Donald Trump reportedly lambasted NATO allies at a dinner in Brussels, hours after he had already reproached them for not spending enough on defense. The president has expressed skepticism of the 29-member alliance, and it wasn't until Friday that he reaffirmed the U.S.'s commitment to mutual defense of NATO members after weeks of uncertainty. The U.S. is currently one of 5 countries of the alliance that meets NATO members' pledge to spend 2% of GDP on defense. In his speech in Brussels, Mr. Trump had also reprimanded members, visibly unsettling heads of states, and demanded that they pay more toward NATO's costs. But according to Foreign Policy magazine, he took it a step further at a confidential dinner with leaders following his remarks, saying that 2% wasn't enough and that allies should instead spend 3% of GDP on defense. The president also apparently threatened to cut US defense spending and have Europeans shell out back pay to make up for their low defense spending if they don't dole out money quickly enough. One former senior US government official briefed on the dinner described the event to FP as a train wreck. The dinner was far worse than the speech, the person said. According to FP, Mr. Trump had 2 versions of prepared remarks for the dinner, one that took a more traditional approach and another that was formulated by his more NATO-skeptic advisors, Stephen Miller and Steve Bannon. He dumped both of them and improvised, one person briefed on the dinner told the magazine. NATO headquarters declined FP's request for comments on the dinner. On Friday, Mr. Trump finally endorsed NATO's Collective Defense Clause, Article 5, after not doing so in Brussels like some of his advisors anticipated. While he had routinely disparaged his NATO allies for their defense spending, Mr. Trump has openly praised Russia, the alliance's top geopolitical foe. During a White House press conference with visiting Romanian President Klaus Iohannis, a reporter said that many of the countries on the eastern flank of NATO, including Romania, see Russia as a threat to the security and the peace in the region. Do you share this vision? The reporter asked. And do you think that the United States should act under Article 5, if any of these countries would be under military aggression? Mr. Trump responded that he was committing the United States to Article 5. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe.